Sick Week 2026 is here. We are on Tech Day. Little chilly start to the day, but everybody's getting through tech. There's some salt on some cars here. Some people definitely battled to get down here, but getting ready to go live with testing here pretty soon. Ricky will be giving you the update videos every day on our YouTube channel and live stream Freedom Plus. Emily, what do we get there?
That's right, down from the pits. I'm going to be tossing it back and forth with Derek when he's up in the tower calling the shots on the races, but I get to be down with my racer buddies and giving you guys all the scoops on everybody that's running amazing and breaking stuff, and it's going to be awesome. You know, if you're a magazine subscriber, you get that for free, so jump in and get yourself a subscription so that you can watch Freedom Plus for free. Right?
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. It's going to be an awesome week. So now let's get to seeing some of the people that are here, see the salt-covered cars, and get ready for some testing. They still got a little salt residue from coming down here. They said they're still looking for a car wash.
My name's Devin Vanderhoof. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Josh Davis and I built a new car with the help of a lot of great companies. This is a 2019 Mustang GT350. There's not much GT350 left in it, but it's powered by big block 557 cubic inch par racing big block Chevrolet, twin 88 millimeter, no, maybe 94s. I don't remember what I have in it now. I think 94s maybe. Turbos from HPT, Rosser transmission, converter from Circle D, rear end, all the fabrication, the finished fabrication was done by Performance Fab, and the chassis was originally built by J&E Chassis Works. Tons of great companies helped us out with this, and you know, we don't want to blab about that all day, you know what I mean? But if you follow me on social media, I'm sure you see all of them. But this is the first time out with it in a drag and drive. We've been testing 3 or 4 times. Runs good. You know, you come from the old car. The old car was really tried and true, so this one is, you know, we're still leery about it. We have exactly 0 street miles on it, so that should be good. I did run it on my dyno for about an hour on pump gas and just kind of worked on that, so it should be okay. We've never hooked the trailer up to it. Well, we did go through tech, but that was the limit. Oh, we're gonna see. You know, we're hopeful it runs good and stays alive for the event. Yesterday, we slowed it down and we went 408 to the 8th and then shut it off early. It was pretty windy. Didn't really want to run it through the quarter. But my hope is that we can go make 6-second passes every day and survive the week. You know what I mean? So the front clip comes off with, there's just a handle down here. So you grab a hold of a door handle. Right, where is it? Right here. And then it slides off. And then there's no fasteners anywhere on the front end. So this is all clean, right? There's nothing holding this thing in here except for some dowels, and then Josh and I will slide the front end off. That's the only thing that holds it, right? So that, and then there's some little spots right here that hold the dowels in place to keep it all lined up. So if we gotta work on it on the side of the road, you know what I mean? Or in the pits or whatever, it's real easy to just get on and off. So makes it a little bit nice. You know, this one's a new though, so we're learning about it.
Are you going to test today?
If weather permits. Right now it's really cold, but we kind of need to because we haven't ran the car through the quarter yet either. So we really need to get the car to, you know, at least through 1,000 foot and, you know, coast to probably a 620 or 30 or something like that. But we need to make sure everything's good through the quarter. So we really need to today, but I don't know, because it is like 37 degrees out right now and like really damn cold. So if the track's there for it and it'll take it, then yeah, we're gonna go up. So hopefully this afternoon it warms up a little bit, sun on the track, and we should be good. A couple hundred cars going down the racetrack and warm it up, so we'll try.
All right, this is the hardest giveaway I've ever done. GMC Cyclone 91. This is bad to the bone. This thing's got 17,000 original miles. This thing is just like it came off the showroom floor. And me growing up in that era, this was the dream truck that you read about in Hot Rod Magazine and Carcraft, and knew every detail about it. If you haven't seen the video where I covered it in more detail, but like every dollar you spend, SickTheMag.com, get you an entry for it. Get over there. There's some cool retro like Cyclone shirts that we have out. So those things are selling fast. So you want to grab that quickly because they're going to sell out. But every dollar, if you're a subscriber, you already get entries for it. But go get yourself some more entries by grabbing some fresh merch. There's new stuff on the website, SickTheMag.com.
Bale Morris, Muskegon, Michigan. 2010 Camaro with an SMX in it. Just getting out there and giving it a go. Brand new build, brand new driver. We're working it out. Steve and I met because Steve was my engine builder. I was the original racer in the family, and then life came in and had kids and got out of it and let them take over, and Steve's like, I think you should try it again. Actually, it was Kyle that said, you should jump in the car again. So we took the Sugar Mama, the Malibu out, and I think I had the fastest I went in that was 9:24, but that was after almost 30 years of not racing. So then all of a sudden Steve's like, hey, let's get this Camaro from Kevin Smith at KSR. So Kevin built us a really good car, and now we're out here trying to hit a 6-second average. And I joked and said I'm probably going to be the slowest SMX out here, but that's all right. I'm just getting my feet wet and getting used to it. So we've been just doing some partial hits, have been having traction problems, but again, it's a new build too, so figuring out what the car wants. And half the passes were aborted, the other half are either 8th mile or just past the quarter. So the fastest was a 7:19. We're hoping to get a 6 something today if we can get it to hook.
Do I need to say my name? All right, well, I'm Jeff Lutz. I'm the driver of the 69 Camaro Mad Max. We're here at Sick Week. It starts here in Gainesville, and let me tell you, it's been a crazy 2 days here. Last night, it was 29 degrees, but with the wind, it felt like it was 19. It was insane. Today, we got here, it was 21 degrees, and here we are. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon for the first call for Slick Tire, which I don't see it getting another pass today, because as soon as that sun goes down, the track is going to be crazy. But we all are fighting the same situation. We're all here for the same reason. The quest for the fives is real. It's here. There's a lot of capable cars here to do it. So, you know what? We're going to throw our hat in the ring and see if we can do it. You know, we've been on the struggle bus with this car for the past couple of years. I think we figured some stuff out in the past couple of weeks, so we're going to find out. We tore every bearing out of this motor last night and checked them. After that run yesterday, we went 960 flat and 266 to 330. She was boogieing, so we clicked it. It popped. The relay for the fuel tech shut the car off, so that was the big pop. But it was a planned shut off anyways, pretty close to it. And all the bearings looked good. Everybody looked happy, so we're grasping for straws here on this first run today. I think we're going to be okay.
So, I mean, for the audience at home, there's been a bunch of guys down here testing for a few days or at Orlando. Or
yeah.
What have you been doing and what's your prep been like?
You know, we just been checking stuff. You know, 2 weeks ago we broke a rod and we figured out that our oil tank wasn't big enough. We were aerating the oil. It was getting a bearing and it was starting to, you know, then it starts tugging on the rod. So I thought it was tune-up, but in the past 3 weeks we've learned a hell of a lot, because I took this thing back to the way I used to run it 13 years ago. And this car has been 570s at 256, you know, it's fast. So we took it back to that, and it still broke a rod. So then we started looking different avenues. I didn't know what to do. So we have put many, many nights in for this and days. And, you know, I told Tom I will always be here, and I just want to finish. I love doing this, but I just want to get it done, get here on Friday is our biggest key, you know what I mean? And I would love to be there with Tom. Hopefully Tom stays together. Hopefully I stay together, and we can meet on Friday.
So we tested yesterday with it, put in the trailer, go through some stuff, and we had header was leaking, so Andy resealed up that header and just whatever maintenance items. So we got what we wanted yesterday. So we're trying to make sure we're ready for tomorrow as much as we can be, and just like I said, some general stuff. So we're gonna fire it up on gas right now, make sure that that's all good. Then that's it. Pulled turbos off because we just want to go through those because they were oiling a little bit. But I mean, it's stuff that if it was during the week, we probably wouldn't even worry about, but we have the time to worry about it right now. So maybe we're over worrying. So I took the injectors yesterday. We pulled the injectors out because we had a couple cylinders that seemed a little lean. And from when we were in Orlando, don't know if it's just the better air, but I took them down to KSR. He had a little machine that I could run them on, and they all flow correctly. Made sure there was no debris in them. Hoping that that's all good. We'll do some fuel adjustments or corrections for those cylinders. It might just be that the DA is like, I mean, we were testing in great DA in Orlando, but maybe yesterday was even better DA than Orlando was, as cold as it was. And we just need to add more fuel to it. But that's a tune-up thing for on the track tomorrow.
name is Lamar Swindle. I'm from Baytown, Texas, and we have a 66 Chevy 2 here that we just completed. Been about a 2-year project. I've only ran it one motor pass at home, and then we basically came here untested on Friday, and so we made some runs on Friday, and luckily we got down the track. On the second run we went 474 at 150 to the 8th, and then we shut it off a little early and went a 740 at 168. So far we're happy with it, just trying to keep it from wheeling. It's kind of light on the front end right now, so we're working with some suspension parts, and hopefully today we'll get to make some good runs.
People would generally know you from the red split bumper Camaro, so tell us about the decision to switch that car out for this one.
So when we went to our first SIC week, which was 23, you know, we decided that we really liked it, and I decided at that point we would build maybe a purpose-built drag and drive car. So when this was finished, my youngest daughter could take over the Camaro duties and drive. The drivetrain out of the Camaro is actually in here. When the Camaro ran in the 480 range, and from the last few events that we took the Camaro to, this is the motor that was in it. So we do since have a new motor in the Camaro. So hopefully at some point, maybe this year, we'll get to both bring them to an event. I did most of it myself, outside of the welding and fabrication, and then I own an industrial paint company, and we usually paint all the cars ourselves, but this one was a little much on the body work, so we painted all the chassis and all the engine compartment. And a friend of mine, Anthony, did the outside, and then the chassis was built by a good buddy of mine, Rick Stevens, and actually Doug Ivy, another buddy, did some work on it for us as well. But like I said, we've had the car for a couple years, and it was kind of a slow process, being we were running the Camaro and stuff like that. But just decided, you know, last year that, hey, we needed to kind of get off our butt and get this thing finished, you know. So
It almost looks a little too nice to beat up on, Lamar.
well, I'm kind of afraid of that. I mean, I definitely like having a nice car, but as you know, drag and drive takes a toll on some of them, so we'll have to see how that goes.
My name is Stefan Guatafsson. I'm from Sweden. We have been running Sick Week for 4 years. This is the 5th year for us. We had been known driving the Bitter Tears Corvette first. I crashed that one, so this is our bittersweet Camaro instead. We had just done some refreshment on the engine since last year. We broke the engine here at Gainesville. We lost the oil pump belt. So we needed to refresh the whole engine. It's a parallel engine and dyno. It's a 540 big block. They have this different combinations, but this is the baddest drag and drive engine they built. And it's a aluminium engine, 540, single turbo, force inductions, 125. Makes yesterday it made 52 pounds of boost, probably 3,000 plus horsepower on the wheels. We did a personal best today in the testing. We did a 619. We have been running 647 in this car, so it was a huge improvement. And even if it took away a lot of boost, it was enough to go personal best. So the weather was really extremely good.
So you think you're going to go faster this week? Is that what you're aiming
Yeah,
to try
but I
to do?
don't think we're going. I think we take the same setup we did today and just go for a hit tomorrow. Hopefully it goes to 619 again or around that number, and we just call that a day. I don't like pushing it from day one, even if you're supposed to do that and just go home if you don't do. But I think a lot of heavy hitters is going to have problems some part of the week, and if you just go a 619, it will probably be in the top average anyway for a drag and drive ever. So we just try to go around 619-20s and put some more boost down in Bradenton and Orlando. It's going to be cold in SGMP also. So.
Well, you were definitely fastest today. Is there anything that worries you about the week?
Yeah, the weather and the coldness we're going to have in SGMP. If they have the track in this condition, it's only going to be like 4 or 5 hours of track time. Then it's going to be too cold again. So it's going to be short time tomorrow. It's going to be short time. So probably the all-round sessions will be really, really short in these 2 first days. And then we're probably going to be warmer weather, and Bradenton and Orlando probably has a little bit better track temps. So they will lengthen the field there, and a lot of cars have broken down also when we come there. So you have more track time down there, probably just 1 or maybe 2 runs tomorrow, 1 or maybe 2 runs at SGMP. So you must do that one run. That worries me.
All right, guys, that is a wrap on tech and registration day. Been a chilly day for it, but got everybody through. I don't know the final car count on what they ended up with teching everybody in, but I mean, definitely we're lower than last year, which is where we wanted to be with everything. So that's awesome. Sun went down, track got cold, so everybody didn't all get to make as many laps as they wanted to at test day because it is freaking cold. It's cold again. It's going to get cold again tonight. But starting tomorrow is the warm-up. So Freedom Plus, catch a live stream all week. You get your daily updates, obviously, from Ricky doing these videos on the Sick the Mag YouTube channel. But then you got Freedom Plus. If you're a subscriber to the magazine, Freedom Plus is included. You would have got a code already to be able to watch it for free all week, because live stream starts tomorrow 9 a.m. Eastern time and until we're done at the track tomorrow. And hey, and that's going to happen every day this week. So it's going to be an awesome week, and we're ready to go.